Megan is Missing is a 2011 American found-footage psychological horror film written, directed, edited, and co-produced by Michael Goi. 2. The film revolves around the days leading up to the disappearance of Megan Stewart, Rachel Quinn, a popular high school student in North Hollywood who decided to meet up with a boy she was interacting with online, and the subsequent investigation launched by her best friend Amy Herman, Amber Perkins. Goi based the film on a series of real-life cases of child abduction and emphasized that his reason for highlighting violence in the film was to unnerve people, primarily in order for the viewer to understand the modern risks to which children are exposed online. Although filmed in 2006, the film did not find distribution until Anchor Bay Films gave it a limited theatrical release in 2011. 3. Marketed as an educational film, Megan is Missing was banned in New Zealand upon its release and has been heavily criticized for its exploitative nature, poor acting, graphic violence inflicted upon the child protagonists, and oversexualization of young teenagers. Goi wrote the script in 10 days and shot the film over the course of a week. Because of the graphic content, he requested that the parents of the young cast be on set during filming so that they were fully aware of their children's involvement in the project. 4. On January 2, 2007, the film introduces Megan Stewart, a popular high school honors student who is well known and liked among her peers. However, she lives a double life. She suffers from a history of child sexual abuse and has become addicted to drugs. While talking to one of her friends via webcam, she is shown to have a dysfunctional home life due to her turbulent relationship with her mother. Amy Herman, her best friend, is an outcast who does not want to fully let go of her childhood. These two, despite their polar opposite personalities, have formed a deep bond based on their personal needs. Megan wants someone to genuinely care for her while Amy wants to be socially accepted. To celebrate Amy's upcoming 14th birthday, Megan invites her to a rave party she's attending and starkly defends Amy when a superficial party crowd begins mocking her. That night, Amy becomes intoxicated and is physically assaulted when she refuses to have sex with one of the guys attending the party. She is mortified when she accidentally walks in on Megan performing oral sex on the party's host. Megan later apologizes for the bad experience. While recording a video diary, she has Megan tell her life story in which she reveals she doesn't know who her real father is and that her stepfather is in prison for molesting her at 9 years old. She explains to Amy that her hostile relationship with her mother is due to her never forgiving Megan for reporting him to authorities. Amy quickly comforts her before the video ends. Megan is introduced by a friend to Josh, a man who claims to be a 17-year-old skater. He states that his little brother broke his web camera, which leaves her unable to see his face. After Josh fails to reveal himself at a party that he claimed to be attending, she becomes angry at him. However, she sympathizes with him when he states that he is shy and was intimidated by her popularity. Amy begins to feel left out and Megan introduces her to him before agreeing to meet in person behind a diner. On January 7, it is revealed that she went missing and authorities begin to assume she simply ran away. Amy begins a concentrated effort to find her friend and talks with Josh online to see if he knows anything about her whereabouts. This encounter leaves Amy scared due to Josh's threatening remarks, and when she sees security footage of Megan being abducted, she reports him to the police, which helps re-spark the investigation. Subsequently, disturbing photographs of Megan being mutilated and tortured while immobilized in a contraption begin to appear on an online fetish forum. 3 weeks after her disappearance, Amy visits a personal hiding spot underneath an old bridge where she and Megan used to tell each other secrets and begins to record a video diary. Right before the video ends, someone is seen about to grab her. It is revealed that Amy had disappeared as well. Investigators find her video camera in a garbage can near her hiding spot. In unedited footage found on the camera, Josh unlocks a large door in a basement where he has been hiding Amy, and her underwear and chained to the wall. He makes her eat food in a dog bowl before he violently rapes her. He later returns to apologize, and says he will let her go. He then shows her a barrel and tells her to get into it so that she will not know where he lives when they leave. After Josh opens up the barrel, Amy runs away screaming as she sees Megan's rotting corpse inside. Josh grabs Amy and forces her into the barrel along with Megan's body before locking it. He loads the barrel into the car and then drives to a forest, where he digs a large hole as Amy screams and begs for her life. Josh pushes the barrel into the hole and fills it up before walking away, leaving Amy to die. During the ending credits, a clip shows Megan and Amy relaxing on a bed together, talking about their plans for the future. The majority of the cast of Megan is Missing were inexperienced or first-time actors. Rachel Quinn and Amber Perkins were cast in the roles of Megan and Amy. The role of the villain, Josh, was given to Australian actor Dean Waite. Quinn had starred in several commercials, industrials, and student films prior to filming. The film also marked the feature film debut of Perkins, who had previously only done background work for television shows and commercials. 5. In October 2011, New Zealand's Office of Film and Literature Classification banned Anchor Bay's release of this film by classifying it as objectionable. They claimed that it contained sexual violence and sexual conduct involving young people to such an extent and degree, and in such a manner that if it was released it would be injurious to the public good. They went on to say that it relished in the spectacle of one girl's ordeal, including a 3-minute rape scene. They also stated that it sexualized the lives of young teenage girls to a highly exploitative degree. 6. Megan is Missing received generally negative reviews by critics. In a positive review for the Leaf Chronicle, Tennessee, film critic Jamie Dexter 7 compared the film to the Paranormal Activity franchise and the Blair Witch Project, 1999, and praised the storyline, stating it took days for me to shake the horrible feeling this movie left in me, but that just means it was effective in what it set out to do, show this very real and plausible scenario of how internet predators work. In a negative review for the Oklahoma Gazette, Rod Lot 8 mostly criticized the characterization and portrayal of Megan, stating, "Here, the only thing writer/director Michael Goi achieves is making Megan 100% repugnant from the start. You don't care about her because he goes out of his way to present her as the kind of kid who probably deserves a good punch to knock her off her pedestal. Honestly, I was so sick of hearing her speak her petty, self-absorbed yapping, I couldn't wait for her to go missing. This is amateurish trash disguised as an important message movie." He then goes on to condemn the acting from the rest of the cast.